So there will be no ill effects to pausing the OFCCP context. You just can pause it when you're searching for a candidate file or you're running a report, or so you're not actually actively moving candidates through the workflow or any, either workflow that you have. You can see currently it's paused, right? So if I'm in a requisition, and let's say I want to look at these 4 candidates here. Now I need to change the context here, and I'll click resume to the proper context. Now when I'm moving someone forward, in the background, those steps are being recorded so that when you run your applicant reports, flow log or impact ratio analysis, you're capturing when they applied, their OFCCP data from their application, veteran status, disability, etc. All that's being recorded in part of that report. And then you can see when you move people in the workflow. Now, it's okay to pause it if you're not working with the candidate in context to a requisition. And that's exactly what it's for. So let's say I'm looking here and maybe Tristan, Amanda, Joshua, and Julia aren't really great candidates, but I wanted to see if maybe there's someone in my candidate pool that I could assign to this requisition. I can then come over here to the candidate pool, and then once I do that, I'm going to be prompted, do you still want to carry on context to this requisition? No, I really don't, because they're not part of this requisition yet. I'm just going to pause it, and now I'm going to look at my pool and see if there's somebody else, search my candidate pool by date range, etc. And then if I assign someone to this to that requisition, then naturally when I open up the rec, I want to then go ahead and change the context back and make sure that I'm recording all movements in the workflow for any given candidate that I'm moving needs to be recorded. But it's a long-winded way of saying there's no harm to turn off or pause the rec context as long as you're not moving someone in a workflow. So you might be doing something in your toolbox, or you might be reporting or searching for candidates in your various buckets, and it's totally fine to have it paused at that point. So you can use the prompts that come up, or you can just pause it manually by clicking onto the context section right there.
Okay. And then what do you want to do about start date?